Hey, and welcome to the Slang and Idioms section. In these videos, we will teach you important slang and idioms we think you should know and use. But what is slang? Slang are informal words that are only spoken with friends. For example, yo, 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 what's up? I would probably not say that at an interview, but I might say that with friends. Next, we have idioms, and idioms are a little more confusing. But why? Well, idioms usually mean one thing, but say another. For example, he's under the weather. We're not really talking about under the weather, and we're not really talking about weather. It means that he's not feeling well. So you can see how it's a little more confusing. But we have some great teachers here who will help make it more simple for you. There's no time to waste. Let's watch these videos, and I hope you enjoy the Slang Idiom series.
Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video, we're going to talk about a slang word, and that word is pissed or pissed off. Now, before I start, I want to tell you that pissed can actually have several meanings, but today we're going to focus on one meaning, and the meaning that I want to focus on is angry, okay? So pissed or pissed off can mean very angry or maybe upset or annoyed. Okay, so before I explain a little bit more, let's look at these example sentences. The first one is, I'm pissed. This just means I'm angry, I'm upset. So again, I'm pissed. The next sentence is very similar. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Again, these two sentences have the same meaning. They both mean I'm very angry about something or I'm very angry at somebody. Please also notice that we have to say pissed in the past tense. We have to say it with the ed. If you say I'm pissed without the ed, it actually has a different meaning. So again, you must say I'm pissed or I'm pissed off to show that you're angry. Okay, here's the last sentence. I get pissed off when he lies to me. That means I get angry when he lies to me. Again, I get pissed off when he lies to me. Let's make sure we also notice the pronunciation. Pissed off, pissed, pissed off, pissed. And let's look at the example sentence one more time. I get pissed off when he lies to me. And for all of the women out there, you understand what I mean, right? When someone you care about or someone you love lies to you, you get angry or pissed off, right? So let's look at a few more example sentences together. I was pissed off when the other car cut in front of me. I was pissed off when the other car cut in front of me. Don't get pissed off. It was a mistake. Don't get pissed off. It was a mistake. I'm pissed off that he didn't pay me back yet. I'm pissed off that he didn't pay me back yet. Okay, so we looked at a couple example sentences and we learned the word pissed or pissed off. So just remember, it's a very common slang. If you use it in America or another English-speaking country, everybody will know that that means you're angry or upset. But remember, you should probably only use this with your friends, because if you say this to somebody that you don't know well, it can seem a little bit rude. Okay, so please remember that when you're angry, try saying pissed or pissed off. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. All right, well, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I'm Molly, and today we are going to learn about the expression bummer. Now, bummer is usually used if something bad has just happened to you, or you're having a bad day, or just really bad luck. I know something is just not right. It's a bummer. Now, we have one sentence that says, I dropped my phone in the toilet. Bummer. No one likes dropping their phone in the toilet. This is just bad luck. It's going to be a bad day. It's a bummer. Okay, and now we have the second sentence that says, it's raining and I forgot my umbrella. You might say, what a bummer. You know, it's pouring outside, your shirt's going to get wet. It's just bad luck. It's a bummer. What a bummer. We have bummer here and what a bummer. Now, it's more common to say bummer, but you could say what a bummer, or it's a bummer, or that's a bummer. But it's more common to say bummer. So remember, you want to use this when something bad has happened to you or you have some bad luck. Bummer. Now let's look at some example sentences. Let's look at the first example sentences. I just missed my bus. Bummer. I just missed my bus. Bummer. Next, the dog next door won't stop barking. I didn't sleep at all last night. Bummer. The dog next door won't stop barking. I didn't sleep at all last night. Bummer. Last, my niece accidentally dropped my computer off the table and it broke. Bummer. My niece accidentally dropped my computer off the table and it broke. Bummer. So now you know how to use the expressions bummer and what a bummer. Remember, these are not bad words to use as long as you use them in the right situation. As in, that's such bad luck, or I'm sorry that happened to you. What a bummer. Bummer. Well, now you know how to use bummer and what a bummer. Be confident, and these are great expressions to use. So see you next time.
In this video, we're going to learn a very important idiom, I'm broke. And as you can see, I'm broke means I have no money, okay? I'm broke. Very common idiom, very easy to learn idiom. Let's take a look. Here it is, I'm broke. All right, you have to be careful. You can only use broke. A lot of my students say broken. They say I'm broken, and sometimes they say I'm break or I'm going to break. These are wrong. Don't say I'm broken. Don't say I'm break. Okay, it's only I'm broke. I'm broke. I have no money. All right, another example. My brother is broke. My brother is broke. My brother has no money. And the last example. After I pay my bills, so my bills every month, I have to pay my phone bill, my cable TV bill, my power bill. So after I pay all my bills, I'm broke. I have no money. All right, so to help you understand, let's look at a few example dialogues. Okay, let's look at the first one. My friend says, hey Robin, can I borrow some money? Sorry, I'm broke. Second example. Robin, let's take a trip to Busan this weekend. Oh no, I can't. I'm broke. And the last example. My mom says, don't spend your money so fast. Why not? You're going to be broke soon. Okay, I hope you understand very clear now what I'm broke means. It means I have no money. All right. Again, very easy to learn, very easy to use. I hope you have confidence using it now. So the next time someone asks to borrow some money from you and you don't want to lend money, you just say, I'm broke. All right, that's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin and I am not married. But I'm going to teach you two idioms that mean to get married. All right, now the first one is tie the knot or to tie the knot. Now to tie the knot means the same as to get married. All right, now remember it's an idiom, so don't think about the words in the idiom. Tie the knot, okay? You're just going to be confused. All you need to know is tie the knot is a common idiom and it means the same as to get married. All right, so let's take a look at just one example here. I will tie the knot next week. Okay, so again, it's an idiom. Don't focus on the words tie a knot. Don't focus on that. It is just an idiom that means to get married. So I will tie the knot next week is exactly the same as I will get married next week. All right, let's look at a few more examples. Okay, let's look at the first example for tie the knot. To find happiness, you must tie the knot. Okay, so someone said that. To find happiness, you must get married. Let's look at the next example. Tammy and Steve are tying the knot at the church. Okay, so Tammy and Steve are getting married at the church. And the last example. After dating for 5 years, we finally decided to tie the knot. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good understanding of tie the knot. Let's move on to the second idiom. The second idiom is get hitched. Now, get hitched is not as common as tie the knot, but it is pretty common, so you should know it. So again, get hitched means get married, okay? They mean the same thing. So let's take a look at my example here. Steve got hitched last week. Okay, so instead of get hitched, I'm using the past tense got, because it's last week, get got. Steve got hitched last week. So we have the word hitched. It's an idiom. Don't think about the meaning of hitch. It has no meaning. Don't focus on the word. Just focus on what this means. And this means get married, all right? So Steve got married last week, all right? Let's look at a few more examples. Okay, let's look at the first example for get hitched. They just got hitched last Sunday. Okay, so they just got married last Sunday. The next example. Sally is getting hitched next week. Okay, so Sally is getting married next week. And the last example. I'm scared. I may never get hitched. Okay, so this person's scared. They may never get married. Okay, so we have a good understanding of tie the knot and get hitched. Again, they mean the same thing, to get married. I'm not sure when I will get hitched. Hopefully I'll tie the knot sometime soon. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you a very special and fun expression to use, eye candy. Now, eye candy is a little bit common, okay, and it's very easy to learn, very easy to understand, very easy to use, and I'm sure you'll learn it very quick, okay? So what does eye candy mean? Well, simply, eye, of course, means your eye, and candy is some treat we usually give to children, something sweet and delicious. Now, also, you should give candy to your girlfriend on White Day. That is candy. So when we bring these two words together, eye and candy, eye candy, that means something is sweet and delicious for your eye, okay? Well, another way to explain that is you like to look at something, okay? You like to look at beautiful, attractive, and pretty things. Those things are eye candy, all right? Now, both things and people can be eye candy. Now, I'm going to explain here. I have two examples. The first example, your car is eye candy. Okay, so I'm telling someone your car is eye candy. That means their car is very attractive, very nice looking. Okay, when I look at it, I think, wow, it's very, very beautiful, very nice car. So I'm going to describe it as eye candy. Your car looks good. My eyes like it. The second example, she is eye candy. Okay, now this is a thing, but most of the time we describe people as eye candy. Now I'm a man, so I will probably describe women as eye candy. She is eye candy, so she is hot, she is sexy, she is very attractive. I like to look at her, all right? I want to look at her. She is eye candy. So usually Hollywood movies and TV shows, they get a lot of actors and actresses that are eye candy, okay? The men have lots of muscles, very handsome, so when you're watching the show, you're very interested in them. They are eye candy. Same with the women, very beautiful and sexy women, they are eye candy. So like Girls' Generation, okay, that's a very popular K-pop group, they are eye candy. The men like to watch them sing and dance. All right, to understand eye candy a little bit better, let's take a look at a few examples. All right, so the first one, Megan Fox was hired as eye candy for Transformers. Megan Fox was hired as eye candy for Transformers. I'm enjoying all of this eye candy at the beach. There are many girls wearing bikinis. I'm enjoying all of this eye candy at the beach. There are many girls wearing bikinis. I come to this bar because the bartenders are eye candy. I come to this bar because the bartenders are eye candy. Okay, so those were some simple examples of how to use eye candy. As I said before, very easy to use, very easy to understand, and a fun expression. All right. To me, in Korea, when I watch TV or movies, I like to see Kim Tae-hee. Okay, whenever I see her, I'm very attracted to her. I like to watch her. She is certainly eye candy for me. All right. So again, it's a very good expression. I hope you use it, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, this is Bill, and I'm just going to talk to you about some things you can know for when you want to go to a bar to have a drink and a good time. All right, simple ones today. What we have here is a lot of places you see in Western countries, they will have a sign that says happy hour. Now, happy hour doesn't mean everyone stands around smiling. Well, hopefully they are, because in a happy hour, that means all the drinks at a bar are a discount price. There's a lower price for drinks. Maybe you can get a beer, 1 + 1, or there are cocktails with a lower price than what is on the normal menu. Now, just because it's called happy hour, that doesn't mean it's only 1 hour. It's not just 60 minutes. Sometimes happy hour can go for 2 hours, but it's still just called happy hour because it really means discount time, all right? When all the prices are lower than what you see on the normal menu, okay? We also have this one here. It is draft beer, okay? Now, this is beer that comes from a keg. Now, a keg is a large metal container that gets delivered to the bars specially, okay? And they have to connect it so they can pour the beer into a mug. What you all know as sangmekju, we say draft beer. Now, a lot of bars offer different varieties of beer on draft. They have many different kinds. So if you're talking, you could ask the bartender, excuse me, what beer do you have on draft? That just means, what beer can you get in a glass mug and not a bottle? All right? We also have this one right here, around. Okay? Now, around in a bar means drinks for everyone at your table. Okay? So maybe you say, I will buy a round. That means you will buy a drink for everyone at your table. All right, let's look at some more example sentences of these three things. Okay, let's look at the first example. Happy hour is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cocktails are half the normal price. Happy hour is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cocktails are half the normal price. Let's move on to the next example. Draft beer tastes fresher than canned beer. Draft beer tastes fresher than canned beer. And the last example. Let me buy everyone a round of whiskey shots. Let me buy everyone a round of whiskey shots. So as you can see, these are some good things to know if you plan to go out drinking. And do remember, happy hour can be longer than an hour, so read the sign carefully and just know you get a lower price on the drinks you want to have. So it's good to come for happy hour and pay a discounted price. And then also draft beer, the beer that comes in a nice mug and not a bottle. All right, it's very popular because many people, you can't get draft beer unless you go out to a bar. And then also a round. Hey, I'll buy a round. Makes you very popular with everyone in your group. Thank you and have a good time.
Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about a very common, important, useful slang, sucks. Okay, you must know it. It is so common. You probably already heard it in American TV or movies. All right, now suck or sucks is not a bad word, but it is slang and it is a little bit rude or impolite. So you should only use it with your friends, okay? Be careful using suck or sucks. Now, before we talk about the meaning of suck or sucks, let's look at the grammar. Now, the grammar is where most of my students make the mistake using it, okay? So you have to follow this. I suck, you suck, we suck, they suck, all right? She sucks, he sucks, it sucks, X sucks. What's X? Well, X is maybe someone's name, like Steve Sucks, or some book, this book sucks, all right? So we have to follow this grammar. You know, it is a verb. These are the rules for using a verb. Never say, they sucks. Okay, some of my students, they sucks. That sounds very strange, okay? Don't do that. She suck, she suck. Oh, don't do that. That is terrible, okay? They suck, she sucks. Okay, be very clear and careful with the grammar, please. All right, let's look at the meaning of suck. There are two main meanings. The first one, you're not good at something, okay? You're not good at doing something. You're terrible. In my example here, I suck at math. I suck at math. So this means very simply, I'm terrible at math, okay? I suck at math. So after suck, you probably want at. This means I'm not good at this subject. I suck at math. So remember the grammar, I suck, I suck. The next one, he sucks at French. He sucks, okay? So he sucks at French, he sucks at French, okay? He's not good at French, okay? So you're not good at something, you suck. The other meaning, you don't like something, okay? You're very disappointed, you don't like something. This movie sucks. Okay? This movie we would put under the X category. This movie sucks. This movie sucks. This movie is terrible. This sucks. It sucks. Okay? Many ways to express you don't like the movie. Homework sucks. Of course, homework sucks. I hate homework. I don't like homework. Homework sucks. All right, so that's the two meanings of sucks. All right, you got to be very careful using suck or sucks. Follow the grammar. It's very good to use, very useful. Let's look at some examples right now. All right, here are the examples. The first one, you suck at playing basketball. You're terrible. You suck at playing basketball. You're terrible. The next example, this food sucks. Do you have some other food? This food sucks. Do you have some other food? The next example, my new iPhone sucks. It has too many problems. My new iPhone sucks. It has too many problems. The next example, your car sucks. It is dirty and old. Your car sucks. It is dirty and old. The next example, my job sucks. I will quit soon. My job sucks. I will quit soon. And the last example, this restaurant sucks. Let's go somewhere else. This restaurant sucks. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, so I hope you have an excellent understanding of how to use suck or sucks. Make sure you know the grammar, and I just want to talk about that again because so many of my students say it wrong. They want to express something is bad, so they say, this suck. Oh, this suck. Okay, this is so wrong, and you sound silly. Okay, you sound stupid when you use wrong grammar with this slang. So you got to be careful. This has to be sucks. This sucks. This sucks. That S is so important. Okay, don't forget it. And you want to insult someone. You want to say a bad thing to someone, and you say, you sucks. Okay, if you said you sucks to me, I'm not angry. I'm laughing. Okay, because it's so funny because you're using wrong grammar. You sucks. That's funny. It has to be you suck. Okay, so if you want to say something bad to someone, you suck, and they're going to be very angry. If you say you sucks, they're laughing at your grammar. Okay, be careful with this grammar. It's a good slang word to use. You must know it. Okay, so good luck, and I hope you learned a lot in this video.
Hello everybody, my name is Esther, and in this video we're going to talk about a slang word that comes from California. That's where I'm from. This slang word is actually from Northern California in areas like San Francisco, San Jose, and Oakland. And this word is the slang word hella. And it actually has two different meanings. So let's look at how it's used in some sentences. Okay, so here's the first example sentence. This room is hella hot. How is hella used? It's used to mean the word really or very, right? This room is very hot, or this room is really hot. In that case, we can say this room is hella hot. So that's the first meaning. Let's move on to the second meaning, and here's another example sentence. There's hella food at home. That doesn't match the word really, right? Let's look. There's really food at home? It doesn't make sense. Actually, in the second sentence, hella is used to mean there's a lot of, or there's many things, right? So in this case, instead of saying there's a lot of food at home, we can say there's hella food at home. So hurry and go home and eat some of that food. Now, under hella, I've written the word Hecka, and that's because some people feel uncomfortable using the word hella, right? Because hella has the word hell, right? And hell can sometimes be used to express an emotion that's negative or very strong, right? And in that case, people use heck, right? So again, instead of hella, some people say Hecka. So we can say there's Hecka food at home. Again, it means the same thing. There's a lot of food at home. There's Hecka food at home. But if you don't want to use hella, you can use this one. And in the same way, you can use Hecka to substitute hella in the first sentence as well. This room is Hecka hot, right? This room is Hecka hot. It's very hot in here, but I don't want to say hella. But remember, again, this slang word, hella and Hecka, is actually from Northern California. So you might not hear it, or people might not understand what you mean if you use it in other places such as New York or the UK. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's look at a couple example sentences. This pizza is hella good. This pizza is hella good. You look hella pretty. You look hella pretty. Your hair is hecka long. Your hair is hecka long. There's hecka people at this concert. There's hecka people at this concert. Now remember, this is the sentence where you would use hecka to mean a lot of, right? So again, there's hecka people at this concert. I have hella things to do. I have hella things to do. Okay, so those are the ways that we can use hella or hecka in our everyday speech. But I want to remind you guys one more time, this slang is used mostly in Northern California. Now, for those of you who like and enjoy hip-hop music, some hip-hop artists from that area, such as E40 and the Federation, use this slang word in their music. They use hella mostly. So next time you decide to listen to some of their music, I hope you guys can understand a little better what they're saying and what that word means. Okay, well, thanks. See you guys next time.
Hi, I'm Molly, and in this video we will be talking about two of my favorite expressions, no worries and it's all good. Now usually you can use these expressions, you can use no worries the same way you can use it's all good. These are for small problems. You just want to let someone know that you're not upset, it's okay, it will be fine, it's not a problem. So for example, maybe you bump into somebody and you say, oh, I'm sorry for bumping into you. And that person might say, no worries. Or they could say, it's all good. I'm not hurt, I'm not angry, but thank you for acknowledging that. If we can now look at these two dialogues, it will give you a better idea of how to use no worries and it's all good. I'm sorry I forgot your gift. This person can say, no worries. I'm not upset, it's okay. Or we can say, sorry, I spilled coffee on your shirt. And you're not upset, maybe you have another shirt somewhere, you can say, it's all good. I'm not hurt, I'm not upset. Now these phrases are good to say for small problems, but you would never say for a big problem like, I'm sorry your grandma died. You would never respond by saying, no worries. That's not appropriate. Never use that. Also, one way to use no worries, you can only say no worries. Never say no worry. It doesn't make sense. So no worries. And now we're going to look at some example dialogues. Let's look at the first example dialogue. I'm sorry I bumped into you. No worries. Dialogue 2. I'm sorry I had to cancel our plans so last minute. No worries, I had other plans anyway. Dialogue 3. I'm running a few minutes late. It's all good, take your time. Dialogue 4. I'm sorry I can't make it to your party tomorrow. It's all good, maybe next time. So now you've learned how to use these two phrases. It's all good and no worries. No worries and it's all good are for small problems. If someone bumps into you or spills something, it's reassuring to let them know, no worries, it's all good. I'm not upset and you're okay. And I'm okay. So be confident and don't be afraid to use these phrases. So see you next time. Hi, I'm Molly, and today we are going to learn about the idiom, a breath of fresh air. Now, you may have heard this before, but we're going to break it down. So, a breath. What is a breath? A breath is taking in air in and out, like breathing. But only one. So, a breath. Now, a breath of fresh air is usually used when either the room is physically uncomfortable. Maybe it's too hot or too stuffy, there's too many people in the room, there's too much going on. But it can also mean mentally, you just need to get out. You need to clear your mind. Maybe you're in the middle of an argument or there's too many people and things going on and it's uncomfortable. You need to leave the room and just clear your mind. So let's look at the example sentence we have here. I was too hot in the room. I needed a breath of fresh air. You'll notice they don't say I need a breaths of fresh air. Just one breath. A breath of fresh air. So you're in a really crowded room and there's lots of things going on and you decide I just need to leave. I need to go get a breath of new air, of fresh air. So that's it for a breath of fresh air. We're going to look at some more example sentences. Let's look at the first example. It was too hot in the room, so she needed a breath of fresh air. It was too hot in the room, so she needed a breath of fresh air. The next example. She was getting angry at her boyfriend, so she left the room to get a breath of fresh air. She was getting angry at her boyfriend, so she left the room to get a breath of fresh air. Next, it's nice to get away from the desk and go on a walk to get a breath of fresh air. It's nice to get away from the desk and go on a walk to get a breath of fresh air. And finally, the room was too stuffy. He needed a breath of fresh air. The room was too stuffy. He needed a breath of fresh air. So now that you've had a chance to see some example sentences about a breath of fresh air, we'll review the two meanings. One is that you are physically uncomfortable. The room is too hot, there's too many people in it, you just need to leave. You are going outside to take a breath of fresh air. The second meaning is that you are mentally uncomfortable. Maybe you're in the middle of an argument, or there's too many people, or something is uncomfortable and you just need to leave. You need to clear your mind. You need to take a breath of fresh air. So now that you've learned these two meanings, I'll tell you a quick story. Many times when I am teaching and my 7-year-old students are going wild, they are running around, I just can't keep control of them. Sometimes I just need to leave the room to get a breath of fresh air. So be confident in using this phrase and have a great day.
Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about two very easy idioms. The first one is a piece of cake, and the second one is as easy as pie, okay? So one uses the word cake and one uses the word pie. Now cake and pie are both very delicious food, but the idioms are not talking about food. Let's take a look at the first one. It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. Okay, so that's an idiom. Again, idioms, the meaning and the words don't match. So the word here is cake, but the meaning is very different. It's not talking about cake. So what does this idiom mean? It's a piece of cake. Well, very easy. It's easy. Okay, so it's a piece of cake is the same as it's easy. Let's look at my second example sentence. Riding a bicycle is a piece of cake. Okay, so riding a bicycle is, again, a piece of cake is easy. Riding a bicycle is easy. Okay, so this first idiom is a piece of cake. It's very easy. Let's look at some more examples. The first example dialogue. Did you do your homework? Sure, it was a piece of cake. The second example dialogue. How did you do on the test? It was a piece of cake. I got A+. And the last dialogue. How's your new job? It's a piece of cake. Those examples were a piece of cake. Let's move on to the second idiom. All right. It's as easy as pie. So as easy as pie, we're not talking about cake anymore. We're talking about pie. We have to say as easy as pie, but has the same meaning. If you say it's as easy as pie, it's easy. Okay, it's very easy. Now you can already see it uses the word easy. Why it says as pie, I don't know, but it's an idiom. It just means it's easy. Okay, so it's easy as pie. Riding a bicycle is as easy as pie. So again, as easy as pie, easy. Okay, don't forget to say the as easy as pie. All right, so let's look at some more examples. All right, the first dialogue. That math test was difficult. It was as easy as pie to me. The second dialogue. Did you finish your work? Yes, it was as easy as pie. And the last dialogue. Can you speak English? Yes, speaking English is as easy as pie. Those examples were as easy as pie. Okay, very easy. So again, the two idioms. It's a piece of cake. It's as easy as pie. They're idioms. Remember, they're not talking about cake. They're not talking about pie. These idioms both mean something is very easy. Again, they're very common. Okay, so you should know them. But also, don't confuse them. Don't mix them up. Never say, it's a piece of pie. Okay, that's wrong. It's a piece of cake. And never say, it's as easy as cake. Oh, that sounds terrible. It's wrong. It's as easy as pie. Don't confuse them. All right? I hope you learn them. I hope you know them. And I hope you can use them. That's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we're going to talk about two slang using the word John. Okay, now before I talk about the slang John, I'm going to talk about the name John. Okay, it's a very common name around the world, John, and it usually comes from Jonathan. Jonathan is the full name, so when someone is born, they're given the name Jonathan, but that's very big. So most people will just say, hey, John, okay? So it's a very common name. But it is also slang that means something else. And let's take a look at the first slang. I have a sentence here. I need to go to the John, all right? Now, when it's a capital J, a big J, it is a name of a person. But this is a small j, okay? We know it's not the name of a person. And I need to go to the John. This is slang for a place. Okay, what place? I need to go to the John. Well, this John means the restroom or the washroom. I need to go to the John. Okay, very common slang that means I need to go to the restroom. All right. The second sentence, very similar. I am sitting on the John. Okay, again, I'm not sitting on a person, John. This is slang, and this John means the toilet or the toilet seat. Okay, I am sitting on the toilet seat. So I need to go to the John, and I am sitting on the John. Both of them, this slang is talking about the toilet. All right. Again, it's very common. You can hear it in America, around the world, and you should know it. Let's look at a few more examples of this slang term, John. All right, so the first example dialogue. Excuse me, where is the John? It's over there. Thank you. The second example dialogue. Where are you going? I need to use the John. And the last example dialogue. There's no toilet paper in the John. Here's some tissue. Thanks. All right, let's look at the second slang term for John. I have two example sentences here. This John is a person. Their name is not John. It's just slang to mean a type of person. So my two sentences, the first one, a John is lonely. Okay, and the second one, police caught many Johns. Okay, this John is also a little bit bad. Like the previous slang, John is toilet. This John means, it's slang that means someone, a man, it's never a woman, a man who is on the street trying to buy sex from a sex worker. Okay. So if the man is on the street trying to buy sex from a sex worker, we call him a John. Okay? So as I said, a John is lonely. They're looking on the street. They're trying to get some female to have sex with them. And of course, that is illegal to try and get sex from a female on the street. So police caught many Johns. Okay? They caught many guys doing that. It's an illegal thing. So this is the second use of the slang term John. Let's take a look at a few examples of this one. All right, the first one. There are many Johns on the street tonight. There are many Johns on the street tonight. The next one. The John was arrested after trying to buy sex from two girls. The John was arrested after trying to buy sex from two girls. And the last example. All Johns have their real names published in the newspaper. All Johns have their real names published in the newspaper. So that's the two slang use of John. Again, if you need to go to the toilet, you just say, I need to go to the John, or you could ask, where is the John? All right. And the second meaning of John, the John slang, of course, is the guy who's looking to buy sex on the street. I hope you're not a John. Anyway, so those are the two slang terms using John. That's it for this video. See you next time.
Hi, this is Bill, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you some easy online gaming slang. All right, many people love to play games online because there's so many choices out there. Warcraft has been going for a long time. There's the StarCraft, there's the new Diablo, and of course, every year, there's a new Call of Duty where people run around shooting guns, killing each other online. So, what people have been saying when they've been doing this for a long time are some easy phrases here. Now, a simple one here is to start off noob. Okay, now noob, it was first newbie, and that means a new person to the game. So someone is still learning how to play the game, and they're probably making a lot of mistakes. So when people playing a game use the term noob, they usually use it to tease someone. They mean it in a bad way, kind of, this noob has no idea, or this noob is easy to kill, or I don't want a noob on my team because we will lose. All right, now on the other side of that one, someone who's been playing a game for a long, long time, they have a lot of skill. So they know the tricks, they know where to go, they know how to win. So someone who's very good at a game, they're going to win a lot. And what they say is pwn. It's pronounced pwned, okay? They don't type the O, but they say pwned. And what this means is, if you're playing a game like Call of Duty with guns, you shoot someone, say, I just pwned you, all right? Because it's like, I just owned you. I'm better than you, so I pwn you because I'm better, all right? So yeah, use that, but only if you're winning, all right? If you're winning, you can say, I just pwned you, because then you look very strong. Then, simple ones here for like online games with teams and things like that. There are what we call NPCs. That's just how you pronounce it. You say NPCs, but then like plural. So just NPCs. Don't say S. Now, this means non-player character. So in a game like Diablo, these are like the monsters that you fight, that another player is not controlling. They're just part of the game that you have to go through. So maybe you're playing on a team in Warcraft, and you say things like, these NPCs are really tough. That means difficult. You're having a hard time finishing the level because all the monsters or soldiers you have to fight are very difficult to get through. So we say NPCs, characters that are part of the game, non-player characters. Now, if you think that means non-player character, there's also PCs. Now, not personal computers like the PC room. When online gaming slang, when you're talking or typing, if you write PCS, we say PCs. This means player characters. These are the characters in the game that other people are controlling. All right? So maybe we need more PCs to join. So maybe you're trying to plan something in a game that requires a lot of players, so you need more PCs to join your team before you can go and finish what level you're trying to do. So one more time, we have noob for the new person. So if you see someone running around in circles, they don't know what they're doing, this noob has no idea. Or I hate noobs because they don't understand the game. And then of course, I just pwned you, or I'm pwning a lot today. It means I'm winning a lot today. Then we have, these NPCs are really tough. These monsters are tough. The NPCs of the game are giving us a lot of difficulty. And then PCs, we need more PCs to join. Oh, there's many PCs playing today, just means there's many people playing today. Okay, I hope that helps you with your online gaming, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Molly, and in this video, we are going to be learning about the idiom, not my cup of tea. Now, you might be thinking we're talking about tea, but we're not. Not my cup of tea is talking about anything that you don't like. For example, I don't like wearing makeup, so I might say, wearing makeup is not my cup of tea. I prefer not to wear makeup. So you never want to say, it's not my cup of coffee, or it's not my cup of Coke. It's never talking about anything besides tea, okay? So now let's look at an example sentence. scary movies are not my cup of tea. Now, a movie isn't tea, but we're just saying here that I don't really like scary movies. Maybe you like comedy or romance, but scary movies are not your cup of tea. So now let's look at some example sentences. Let's look at the first example. The movie wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like it. The movie wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like it. And next, the play was okay, but it was not my cup of tea. I felt a little bored. The play was okay, but it was not my cup of tea. I felt a little bored. Next, I don't like Chinese food. It's not my cup of tea. It's a little too greasy. I don't like Chinese food. It's not my cup of tea. It's a little too greasy. And last, I prefer fiction. Nonfiction is not my cup of tea. I prefer fiction. Nonfiction is not my cup of tea. So now that you've seen a few example sentences, let's review. It's not my cup of tea. So we're not talking about tea. We're just talking about anything that you don't like to do. So you don't like scary movies, you don't like going to the beach. It's not my cup of tea. Now, you never want to say it's my cup of tea. If you look behind me, it says, it's my cup of tea. This phrase is only used for things that you do not like to do. So never say it's my cup of tea. Only it's not my cup of tea. So that's it for this video. See you next time.
Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about a very common and popular slang, awesome. Okay, now awesome is slang. We shouldn't use it in any formal writing like essays or business emails, okay? It is slang. So it's a spoken word. Also, it's a very casual word, so we should use it just with our friends. What does awesome mean? Well, it's a very positive word to describe someone or something. Very positive. So someone or something is cool, great, impressive, wonderful, amazing, fantastic. All of these words put together, that is awesome. All right, very, very positive. So let's take a look at two examples here. He is awesome. He is awesome. All right, so you're describing someone as really, really cool and great. He is awesome. This movie is awesome. This movie is awesome, okay? So you really like the movie. It's really impressive, wonderful, great movie. This movie is awesome. All right? So that's how we use awesome, but there's a stronger expression using awesome, and that is using totally awesome. Okay? So in this sentence, my trip was totally awesome. Totally is used to emphasize awesome. So very, very awesome. This is a very strong expression. Totally awesome. Okay? So if something is really, really, really amazing and great, you want to say totally awesome. Okay, but wait. There is one more powerful expression, the top of the top, the best of the best, using awesome, using totally awesome, and that is totally fucking awesome. Okay, totally fucking awesome is the most powerful, positive expression to describe someone or something. Totally fucking awesome. Now it has the word fucking, but it's not used in a bad way. Actually, this is used in a very, very positive way. So it's not a bad thing to say. Totally fucking awesome, okay? So let's take a look at some examples now so you can understand awesome better. Let's look at the first example. This samgyeopsal is awesome. This samgyeopsal is awesome. And the next example. I'm getting married. That's awesome. I'm getting married. That's awesome. The next example. My teacher is totally awesome. He always plays games. My teacher is totally awesome. He always plays games. And the last example. This is awesome weather to go to the beach. This is awesome weather to go to the beach. I'm awesome. Oh, hey. Well, I hope you have a better understanding of how to use awesome, totally awesome, and totally fucking awesome. Okay? Be careful where you say these words. Remember, they should be said in just a casual situation, and of course, never write these words. Anyway, that's awesome, and I hope you liked this totally fucking awesome video.
Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video we're going to talk about an important expression, especially for those of you who are in relationships, for those of you who have a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that expression is to dump someone. To dump someone. Well, what do you think that means? Well, for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you're not happy. Maybe you don't love that person anymore, or maybe that person is just really horrible, really bad. So what do? Well, you break up with them, right? You say, I don't want to be with you anymore. And that's where the expression comes in, to dump someone. So when you tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't want to be with you anymore, you are dumping them, okay? So let's look at these examples first. He dumped me. He dumped me. This is a sad situation, right? Maybe my boyfriend didn't love me anymore, or maybe I did something that made him angry. So he dumped me. He doesn't want to be with me any longer. I dumped him. The next sentence, I dumped him. This one is not so bad. Maybe my boyfriend was really bad, or he lied too much, so I kicked him. I got rid of him. I dumped him. Okay, so let's look at some more example sentences together. She dumped him because he lied to her. She dumped him because he lied to her. I'm thinking about dumping my girlfriend because she's getting fat. I'm thinking about dumping my girlfriend because she's getting fat. He dumped me. I'm so sad. He dumped me. I'm so sad. Okay, so in this video, we learned the expression to dump someone. Remember, you can dump a bad boyfriend or girlfriend, but they can also dump you. Now, I want to tell you about one of my ex-boyfriends. He never had time for me. He was always busy and he couldn't talk or hang out, so I had to dump him, and it felt great. Okay, well, see you guys next time. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video we're going to talk about an important idiom, hit on. Now, hit on doesn't mean to hit, right? Hit means you punch someone or you use your hand to hurt someone. So that's not what it means. Hit on means, well, when a guy maybe likes a girl, he sees someone and he thinks that girl is cute. He wants to know her better. He wants to know her more. So he might go to her and ask for her phone number, try to talk to her. That's hitting on. That's hit on, right? He's hitting on her, okay? So, yes, a girl can hit on a guy as well. Usually, but it's usually the guy that hits on the girl. And in Korean, they say the word hunting, right? But in English, we have to say hit on. So let's look at these examples. He hit on her. He hit on her. Again, this means he went to the girl and tried to talk to her and know her better. So maybe they can be a couple later or have a relationship. Again, he hit on her. The next sentence says, she got hit on. She got hit on. This is not the same as this sentence, right? She didn't hit on someone, she got hit on, which means that somebody hit on her. So don't get that confused. Let's look at some more example sentences together. Okay, let's look at these examples. She always gets hit on at the bar. She always gets hit on at the bar. Many guys hit on me. Many guys hit on me. I saw a man hit on a pretty girl. I saw a man hit on a pretty girl. He's a womanizer. He hits on every girl. He's a womanizer. He hits on every girl. Okay, so let's review one more time. We learned the idiom hit on. Again, hit on means you like someone that you don't know. You go and talk to them. Again, maybe try to get to know them better or their phone number or something like that. Now, in America, guys hit on girls, of course. But I think in Korea, a lot more Korean guys tend to hit on girls in public places like the bus stop or on the street or maybe even on the subway. So that's the word we learned in this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!
Hi, I'm Molly, and in this video we are going to be talking about the expression couch potato. Now, a couch potato is someone who is lazy and doesn't go outside, just sits on the couch all day long. Maybe plays video games or watches TV, but they're really lazy. This is a bad thing. You do not want to be called a couch potato. Now, you might be thinking, picturing a potato on a couch. Now, it has nothing to do with potatoes. We just say that a potato is round and fat, right? So this person might be round and fat from just sitting on the couch all day and not exercising or leaving or getting up or doing anything. So let's look at this example sentence. He's a couch potato. Now, it doesn't have to be a he, it can be a she, it could be anybody. And you're saying, you're lazy, you are a couch potato. This is not a good thing. And now let's look at some example sentences so you can learn how to better use this phrase. Let's look at the first example. After he broke his leg, he turned into a couch potato. He watched TV all day. After he broke his leg, he turned into a couch potato. He watched TV all day. And next, when he got fired, he was so depressed he turned into a couch potato. He just stayed home and watched TV. When he got fired, he was so depressed he turned into a couch potato. He just stayed home and watched TV. And last, all the boy did was play video games and watch TV. He turned into a couch potato. All the boy did was play video games and watch TV. He turned into a couch potato. So now that you've seen some example sentences, you know how to use the phrase, he's a couch potato. Now, I have a friend, a Korean friend named Han, and he is a big boy. He's like 100 kilograms. And after work, he just goes home and he sits on the couch with a big bag of junk food, and I can't get him off that couch for anything. I'll ask him if he wants to go to the park or do yoga or play tennis, and he doesn't want to leave the couch. He's just like a couch potato. So now you know how to use the phrase couch potato. See you next time.
Hi, this is Bill. I've got a special video for you about slang. Now, I hope you already know, but I'll tell you, slang is a different way of speaking English. It's kind of like people use words differently than you see in the dictionary. But it's normally a large group of people are saying it this way, so it becomes more common than you'd think. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you some examples of British slang, because if you're ever watching television from England or a movie from England, you may hear the characters speak differently than you would hear from American speakers or Canadian speakers. So I've got some examples here on how they speak British slang because, well, the British invented English, but they speak it very differently. All right, so the word we all know, woman, okay? Oh, that is a very beautiful woman, or she's a pretty woman. Now, we understand that. But now, British slang, oh, she's a pretty bird. Oh, look at that bird over there. Now, when they say look at that bird over there, they don't really mean like that. Bird, woman, from someone living in England. Say, oh, look at the bird at the bar. She looks good. Cheeky. All right. Now, that's one there. We also have truck. We all know that. Trucks making noise on the road. All right. Hey, well, when the truck drives by, it's very loud. Now, over in British slang, they call a truck a lorry. Okay. I'm waiting for the lorry to deliver my package. Or there's a delivery lorry on the road. Or the moving men are coming in a lorry. The moving men are coming in a truck. Have that one. Truck for lorry. Now, we all know this. Apartment. My apartment is too small. Well, in England, British slang, my flat is too small. I want to move to a bigger flat. I want to move to a bigger apartment. It's all the same thing. Again, slang of Britain. Same thing here. We all know elevators. I hate being in elevators. But in an elevator, you got to get in the elevator, or if you're in England, you use the lift. Please take the elevator to the 5th floor. Please take the lift to the 5th floor. That again, British slang, they changed elevator to lift. Now, here's one that I really like. An old friend of mine used this a lot. We have here we say an idiot. You know, what an idiot. He's stupid. All right. But British slang, they say, what a knob. He's stupid. Or like, oh, look at that knob over there. I don't like him. All right. We use knob to refer to a stupid person in British slang. Okay? Now there's lots of different ways that people speak English all around the world. That's probably why it's so hard to learn. But these are just 5 examples of British slang from words we all know and we see almost every day. Okay, I hope that helps you, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video we're going to talk about a slang word that is what's up. So what's up can be used in 2 ways. The first way is a way to greet people, to say hi. And actually when we say what's up, it means hi, how are you? Or what are you doing these days, right? What are you up to these days? So that's the first way we use what's up. The second way is to ask what's wrong? Is something wrong? Is something bad happening to you, right? So those are the 2 ways that we can use what's up. So let's look at these example sentences. Here's the first one. Hey Susie, what's up? Hey Susie, what's up? So this person, A, is asking Susie, hey Susie, how are you? Or, hey Susie, what are you up to these days? What are you doing these days? And here's some ways you can answer. Nothing much. That means there's nothing special happening in my life. I'm not doing much. Or maybe if they said, hey Susie, what's up? Susie can say, I'm going to the movies. She would just say what she's doing, right? Another way, remember the second way, is to ask, what's wrong? Is everything okay? So here is how we would use it. You look upset. What's up? Again, you look upset. What's up? What's wrong? And maybe this person would say, I lost my wallet. That's why they're upset. I lost my wallet. So you can say why you look upset. What's going on? What's wrong? Now, let's look at how to pronounce it one more time. What's up? It's almost like what's and up are blended, like they're connected. What's up? And I also want to mention that some people say what up. They take out the S, what up. Or some people even just say sup, right? Sup. That means the same thing. But I want you guys to make sure that you use what's up. And that's the best way to say it. Let's look at a few more example sentences together. Okay, let's look at some examples. Long time no see. What's up? Long time no see. What's up? I was surprised to get your call. What's up? I was surprised to get your call. What's up? What's up with you these days? What's up with you these days? Are you crying? What's up? Are you crying? What's up? Okay, so we've looked at some example sentences. Now, let me remind you that what's up is a great way to say hello or how are you, but remember, only to somebody that you know well. So maybe a friend, maybe family if you're very close, but never in a business conversation and never in a formal conversation where you're meeting with somebody very important. In those cases, you just want to say, how are you? Not what's up, okay? All right, well, I hope this video helped you guys learn more English, and see you next time. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video, I'm going to teach you an important slang used to describe women. Now, women in Korea are very beautiful, and maybe the reason is that they spend a lot of time and money on things like their hair, clothes, makeup, nails, things like that, right? So in English, the slang that we use to describe women who spend a lot of time and money to look nice are called high maintenance. Again, high maintenance. Maybe they spend maybe 1 or 2 hours getting ready, right? They spend a lot of time to look nice. So maybe they're always late and people always have to wait for them. And remember, high maintenance girls also spend a lot of money. So I don't know what's a lot of money to some people, but yes, they spend a lot of money, or maybe their boyfriend's money on clothes, hair, and any other things to look nice. So let's look at these example sentences first. She is high maintenance. Again, high maintenance describes the girl. So she is high maintenance. Now the opposite of high maintenance is low maintenance, right? Opposite of high is low. So we say a girl is low maintenance if she doesn't spend a lot of time or money to look nice. She can still look nice, but maybe she's a little bit more casual, right? Instead of wearing a dress, maybe she'll wear a t-shirt and jeans and maybe some sneakers instead of high heels. or maybe she won't wear that much makeup. Anyways, a low maintenance girl doesn't spend too much time or money on the way she looks. So here's the next example sentence. He likes low maintenance girls, right? There are some guys who like low maintenance girls more. He likes low maintenance girls. Okay, well, let's look at some more example sentences together. Let's look at these examples. She's very high maintenance. She spends $200 on makeup every month. She's very high maintenance. She spends $200 on makeup every month. His girlfriend is too high maintenance. He's thinking about breaking up with her. His girlfriend is too high maintenance. He's thinking about breaking up with her. I like casual, low maintenance girls. I like casual, low maintenance girls. She never wears makeup. She's low maintenance. She never wears makeup. She's low maintenance. Okay, so in this video, we learned the slang high maintenance. We learned that we use it to describe a woman who spends a lot of time and money to look nice. And we also learned that the opposite is low maintenance, a woman who doesn't spend too much time or money to look nice. Now, you can use high maintenance or low maintenance to also describe men, but it's not very common, and yeah, lots of people wouldn't really say that. And I also want to point out that in America, most men like low maintenance women. Being high maintenance isn't a bad thing, but men think that if a woman is low maintenance, they don't have to spend so much money or time or be stressed because of that woman. So they think it will be a simpler relationship and things like that. So I think that's important to remember. All right, well, thanks for joining and hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Hi, I'm Molly, and today we're going to be talking about a sweet expression, puppy love. Now, we're not talking about puppies, we're talking about older children or teenagers, and it might be their first relationship. It's not a sexual relationship. It's very sweet and innocent, and they're young, and they're in a relationship, and it's called puppy love. Maybe they spend all their time together, or they just really enjoy a young and innocent relationship. Here's an example sentence. They spend all their time together. It must be puppy love. Now, usually when you just meet someone, you're excited and you just spend a lot of time together. It's a very playful, innocent, young love. Now let's look at some example sentences. The first example. Puppy love is always sweet and innocent. Puppy love is always sweet and innocent. The second example, they were too young for a real relationship. It was just puppy love. They were too young for a real relationship. It was just puppy love. And the last example, it was her first boyfriend. It was puppy love. It was her first boyfriend. It was puppy love. So now you've seen some examples of puppy love. And just to review, we're not talking about puppies. We're just talking about a young, innocent love between older children or young teenagers. My niece called me the other day and she told me, oh, I have this new boyfriend and I'm not worried because she's 13 and it's just an innocent young love. It's puppy love. So I hope next time you see a cute couple walking by and they look young and innocent, that you know it's puppy love. See you next time. Hi, I'm Molly, and in this video we're going to be talking about the expression I don't kiss and tell. Now, this is usually used if someone really wants to know the details of a new date that you had, or maybe an outing that you had with a boy, and they are curious. They want to know all the juicy details. What did you do? Where did you go? Maybe what you did after the date. Usually this is kind of a sexual question, like, so what did you do last night on your date? And you might say, you know what, I don't want to tell you. That's private. I don't kiss and I don't tell. I don't kiss and tell. So let's look at our example sentence. Hey Sarah, what happened on your date? Sarah, this friend of Sarah's, is really curious. She wants to know all the juicy details. And Sarah's saying, I don't kiss and tell. So I'm not going to tell you. That's private. That's not your business. So a lot of friends might ask you, what happened after the date? They'll wink at you or something, and you'll say, I'm not going to tell you. I don't kiss and tell. So hopefully now you can use this phrase. Let's look at some example sentences. Let's look at the example dialogues. Did he kiss you goodnight? I don't kiss and tell. Did he kiss you goodnight? I don't kiss and tell. What did you do after the movie? I don't kiss and tell. What did you do after the movie? I don't kiss and tell. And the last example. Was he a gentleman to you? I don't kiss and tell. Was he a gentleman to you? I don't kiss and tell. Now that you've seen a few examples of I don't kiss and tell, the next time a friend of yours, a friend who is way too curious about your personal love life, they might ask you, how was the date? And you can just say, I don't kiss and tell. So hopefully that's a helpful phrase for you, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is Nicole. In this video, we are going to be talking about a slang term, dang. When you use the word dang, it has many different meanings. Being from Chicago, it is used pretty often, and in America, it's a pretty good amount. Myself personally, I use it probably every day. It's just one of those words that it's common in your vocabulary, so you say. You can use dang for surprise, like you see something or you hear some shock and you're like, dang. Also, you can use it for a filler, like, dang, I just want to go home, I hate school, things like that. Also, dang, you can just say, dang, I hurt myself. Dang, I want to eat some food. Just like when you're thinking and you speak your sentences out loud is most of the times when you say it. And these are some examples. First one, dang, this food looks too good. You would use this when you're really hungry or you go to a restaurant that you've been wanting to eat at forever and you finally go and your food comes. You're like, dang, this food looks too good. Like, I can't wait to eat this food. It's gonna be so good. This one, it's hot in here, dang. You use this sentence, just, it's hot in here. It's really hot. It's summertime and there's no air or fan and you just feel your sweat coming through your skin. Like, it's hot in here, dang, I need to leave. Things like that. Now let's take a look at the examples. Dang, I'm hot. Dang, I'm hot. Dang, I'm starving. Dang, I'm starving. Stop staring at me, dang. Stop staring at me, dang. Can we leave? Dang. Can we leave? Dang. Okay, so, dang. Dang, remember, dang is a word that you can use it for anything. If you need something to say and you don't know what to say, you just say dang. You see something good and you're like, dang, I want that. Also, dang is not a bad word. It's no swear word. If you say dang out in the street yelling it, nobody will care. It's just a regular word. But you shouldn't say it in front of your mom or business meetings because it's more of a informal word you use with your friends, just like a relaxing word. Okay, thanks for watching. Hi, my name is Nicole. In this video, we are going to be talking about a slang word, chill. Chill is one of the most common slang words used in America and other English-speaking countries. It has many different meanings: to relax, calm. When things are going steady and good, that's when you use chill. So, in this first sentence, this is a chill place. You would use this sentence when you are out with your friends or out with anybody and you look around and things are going good and the service is good and it's not too busy and not too dead and it's just like calming. So you say, this is a chill place. It's a good place. It kind of means the same in this sentence. This one, let's chill sometime. You would use this sentence when you want to see your friends, like let's hang out, let's chill. It would just be with your friends, not calling your boyfriend or girlfriend, let's chill. That's kind of doesn't work at all. So when you use this chill, it's not like go on a date or a movie, it's just like let's hang out. Let's go get some coffee and chill. Chill out. Chill out is one of the most common expressions used in America and other English-speaking countries when somebody is getting riled up and it's getting hectic and you just want them to chill out. You just say, chill out, relax, calm down. No reason to get all hectic and riled up. So let's take a look at the examples. Just chill. Everything is going to be fine. Just chill. Everything is going to be fine. This restaurant is chill. This restaurant is chill. Hey man, just chill out. Don't panic. Hey man, just chill out. Don't panic. Let's chill tomorrow at the mall. Let's chill tomorrow at the mall. Okay, so in review for chill, you can use it for many different things like relaxing and calm, good, things like that. Also, with the word chill, there are some words that people use to combine other words that are not so common, but people do use them. First word is chillax. It's chill and relax put together, just like you need to chill out and relax, so chillax. Next one is chiz it. It means chill and take a shit. Like take a shit when you're on the toilet and you just need to sit and people are calm for a while on the toilet. That's what it means. It's just a funny word. Chill pill, take a chill pill. You know, pill, medicine. It's like you need to relax. Just take a chill pill. Calm down. No big deal. So, hope you like the word chill because it's a good one. And thanks for watching. Hi, my name is Nicole. In this video, we're going to be talking about 2 different ways you can use the word ugly. Now, everybody knows what ugly means. It's really just ugly and disgusting and horrible. So 2 words you can use are beat and nasty. Now, the first word we're going to talk about is beat. When you use the word beat, it is when you're describing somebody very ugly, a person you don't like, just appearance-wise. So this sentence, she has a beat face. You can use that when you're out with your friends or you're just having a good time with some people and this girl comes and her face is ugly. So you would say, she has a beat face. Her face is ugly. Ew, I want to puke. Turn my eyes. Next one, that is a beat looking girl. Now you use this when you see somebody, maybe somebody you don't like, maybe just some stranger, or just some ugly person. And she's just all over beat. Her hair is dirty, her face is not cute. She needs more makeup. Her clothes don't match. Her shoes are ugly and garbage looking, and she just looks horrible. And you would just say, that is a beat looking girl. She is all over ugly. She needs to stay home. Things like that. So let's take a look at nasty. All right, our next word is nasty. Now remember, nasty, beat, and ugly all mean the same thing. So this sentence, she is nasty looking. Now when you say that, it means her face is horrible. Her face is ugly. You see her and you just want to turn away. She looks like the trash can. All right? This one, she has the nastiest hair. Now you use this when you see this girl that you don't like or something like that, and her hair is long and two-tone, but not pretty. Like it's blonde and black, and it just needs to get colored, and it looks like she hasn't taken a shower in a week. It's just dirty, and it's so ugly. And that's why you would say nastiest, like the worst, ugliest hair ever. Like if you were to walk out of the house like that, you would be so embarrassed. Now, let's look at the examples. I don't like to date beat girls. I don't like to date beat girls. Beat girls make me uncomfortable. Beat girls make me uncomfortable. There are some beat girls in this bar. There are some beat girls in this bar. Her face is so beat. Her face is so beat. That is a nasty outfit. That is a nasty outfit. Her new dress is nasty. Her new dress is nasty. She has a nasty face. She has a nasty face. His girlfriend is so nasty. His girlfriend is so nasty. All right, to review, nasty and beat. They mean the same as ugly, so don't forget that they are all the same and you could use them for many different expressions. But if somebody calls you beat or nasty, you just want to punch them in the face, because if you got a good looking face, you know you shouldn't be called nasty or beat, so they deserve a punch. And thanks for watching.
Hey, this is Bill, and I've got a video for you about smoking cigarettes, all right? Now, in a lot of foreign countries, they don't really like people smoking cigarettes everywhere. So you gotta be careful when you're traveling that you choose to smoke in the right places. Now, usually you will see a sign that just says smoking area, whether this is in an outside place or even a bar or restaurant. You should try to find a sign that says smoking area. If you cannot find a sign, an easy thing to do, and this is what I always did in America, is just check the ground, and if you see people have thrown down their trashed cigarettes on the ground, that means many people have been smoking there, so it's probably okay if you do too. All right? Now, but if you are in a nice place that's gonna let you smoke, the first thing you should ask for is an ashtray, okay? This is so you can properly put your cigarette ashes and then also trash out your cigarettes in the nice ashtray. So, may I please have an ashtray? It's chatori juseo. Yeah, I just did that. Okay. Now, if you're the kind of person you don't know where to buy cigarettes, or you ran out, or maybe you just want to have one, what you can say to ask someone for a cigarette, a very common expression would be, can I bum a smoke? Now, smoke means a cigarette, okay? So if you say to someone, can I bum a smoke? You're just asking, may I have one cigarette, please? You say that to someone. You see someone smoking in the restaurant, or in the bar, you ask them, and if they're nice, they will share their cigarettes with you. Or they'll say, I don't bum cigarettes. If they're rude, who knows? But now, also, sometimes you go into a convenience store, or maybe you're in a bar, and maybe you don't usually smoke. Maybe smoking is something you don't do very often. So here's a phrase you can ask. You can ask, do you sell loosies? Now, a loosie means a single cigarette, because you don't want an entire box of cigarettes, you just want one. So that's what we call a loosie. And they'll sell it at, a low price because you're just buying one cigarette. Some bars do this, and also some convenience stores. For the people who don't really smoke, maybe just on the weekend, or maybe you're in a bar and you had too much to drink, so now you want a cigarette, you can ask, do you sell loosies? So one more time, find your smoking area, because that's okay. Nobody's going to bother you if you're smoking in a smoking area. If you're sitting in a restaurant or a bar, ask for an ashtray. Please, may I have an ashtray? That's where you can put your cigarettes when you're finished. Then there is, oh, I have no cigarettes. Well, maybe you see someone smoking, or maybe your friend has some cigarettes. Hey, can I bum a smoke? And if you're nice and you smile, they'll probably give you one. But if nobody has any, ask the bartender or the convenience store person, hey, do you sell loosies? And maybe they'll have a pack that they'll take out one cigarette and they'll sell you just one cigarette, if that's all you need. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope to see you next video. Thank you. Hi, this is Bill, and right now I'm going to teach you an idiom. Now, this idiom is very common. People use it a lot, and actually everybody uses it. Old people, young people. It's that common that it's easy to use with whoever you are talking to. And that idiom is gut feeling, okay? Now, you see it here. I underlined it in blue. Now, first let me explain to you gut, because that might be a new word for you. Now, your gut is just right here, this part of your body, kind of your stomach, okay? But now, a gut feeling isn't like a sick feeling. That's not what it means, okay? A gut feeling is just kind of like an inside feeling you have, just kind of instinct maybe, but just something, you have an idea. You can't really explain why you have this feeling. It's just a gut feeling, okay? And sometimes a gut feeling can be a good thing or a bad thing. Now, the sentence I have up here, I have a gut feeling today's going to be a good day. Now, by saying I have a gut feeling, that just means something inside you is just telling you today's going to be a good day. You don't know why, you just have this idea, today's going to be a good day. Or there's the opposite here. You could just say, I have a gut feeling this is going to be a bad day. Now, that just means something is telling you today's not going to be good. Okay? Again, more of like an instinct kind of feeling. All right? Now, we're going to look at some written examples of gut feeling being used. Now, take a look at sentences using the idiom gut feeling. That couple fights all the time. I have a gut feeling they will break up soon. The sky is so dark, I have a gut feeling that rain is coming. I have a gut feeling something good is about to happen. Okay, so there you saw ways that we can use the idiom gut feeling. Now, there's lots of different ways you can do it, as long as you remember it's just an inside feeling that's giving you an idea about what's going to happen, okay? Maybe you look out the window and you see a lot of gray clouds. So you have a gut feeling it's gonna rain soon, okay? Maybe you buy a lotto ticket and you have a gut feeling it's going to be a winner. Just you get a feeling from inside that tells you something's gonna happen. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but your gut feeling, it's just a feeling you got. More about instinct than anything. All right, and I have a gut feeling that your English is getting better and you learned a lot from this video. See you next video.
Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the idiom, it's raining cats and dogs. All right. Now, this is example of a perfect idiom. Okay, it's a good example of an idiom. And remember, an idiom means the words in the expression or the sentence does not match the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so idioms are very difficult to understand sometimes. So let's look at this again. It's raining cats and dogs. So the words in the sentence does not match the meaning of the sentence. If you just looked at the words, it's raining cats and dogs, that means it's raining cats and dogs, okay? So you got to be careful with idioms. Don't focus on the words. So it's raining cats and dogs. What does that mean? Well, that means, very simply, it's raining a lot, okay? There's a lot of rain. So when someone says it's raining cats and dogs, of course, that does not mean it's raining cats and dogs. It just means it's raining a lot. Now, this is a very fun idiom to use, and it's very common. And there's one more thing I want to tell you about this idiom. Okay, so it's raining cats and dogs, as I said, is a really fun idiom to use when it's raining a lot. All right, but I'm going to teach you another joke we can use or say when someone says it's raining cats and dogs. Now, look at my dialogue. It's a little bit difficult to understand, so listen carefully. Person A says the idiom. It's raining cats and dogs. Now, person B says a joke. He replies, and this is a common reply as a joke, don't step in a poodle. Don't step in a poodle. Okay. Now, why is this funny? Well, it's a little bit difficult to understand because first you have to understand what a pun is. Now, a pun is a word with that can have two meanings. And the pun in this sentence is poodle. It has two meanings. Now, it's raining cats and dogs. That means it's raining a lot. So when it rains a lot, on the ground or on the street, some water collects, okay? Now, that is called a puddle, okay? So when it's raining and there's some water, you can step in the water, that is called a puddle, okay? So when it's raining, you don't want to step in the puddle, but he's telling a joke. It's raining cats and dogs, don't step in a poodle. Okay, so he should say, don't step in a puddle, the water, but as a joke, he says, poodle, don't step in a poodle. Now, why does he say that? Because it's raining cats and dogs. And the poodle is a type of dog. So if it's raining cats and dogs, don't step in the poodle. Okay, it's just a joke. Okay, anyway, the common idiom, it's raining cats and dogs. Feel free to use that. It's very common. Everyone knows it. Some people might add this joke. It's not so funny, but it's just a joke. All right? I hope you understand. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and in this video we're going to take a look at the idiom nature's call, or sometimes it's said as the call of nature. Okay, Now, this idiom means one thing, and that means if someone said that, they need to go to the toilet. They need to go to the restroom, all right? So they don't want to say directly, I need to go to the toilet. That might sound a little bit rude, okay? So they use this idiom to be more polite, and it's a little bit funny, okay? Nature's call, or the call of nature. Let's take a look at a couple of dialogues here. So maybe I'm at a party and I have to go to the restroom. So I stand up and someone asks me, where are you going? Okay. Again, I don't want to say I'm going to the toilet. That sounds a little rude. So I could just say nature's call. Okay. And then that person would understand I'm going to the restroom. Okay. Instead of nature's call, sometimes some people will say nature's calling. Okay. That's okay too. Nature's call, nature's calling. All right. Let's move on. My teacher asks, why are you late? Why are you late? I had to answer the call of nature. Okay. This one looks a little more complicated, but they mean the same thing. Okay. So why are you late? I had to go to the restroom. He doesn't want to say that, or she doesn't want to say that. So they say, I had to answer the call of nature. All right. And then the teacher would understand, oh, they were in the restroom. That's why they are late. All right. Let's take a look at a few more dialogues to understand it better. All right. Let's look at the first dialogue. Did you sleep well? No, I kept waking up to nature's call. Did you sleep well? No, I kept waking up to nature's call. The next dialogue. Why did you leave the movie? I had to answer the call of nature. Why did you leave the movie? I had to answer the call of nature. And the next dialogue. Where are you going so fast? Nature's calling. Where are you going so fast? Nature's calling. And the last dialogue. Why are you starting your break early? Nature calls. Why are you starting your break early? Nature calls. So this is a great idiom to use when you don't want to say toilet or restroom, okay? It's polite and it's a little bit funny. You know, both men and women can use it. It's very common. When you say it, everyone will understand, okay? Nature's call, or some people say nature's calling, or the call of nature, all right? That's it for this video. See you next time.
All right, hi, this is Bill, and just so you know, I love baseball. Longest game in American history. All right, now, what we have here is, I've made a very bad drawing, but it'll do us well here. So what we have here is, I've made the infield. And of course, you know, it all starts at home with the hitter, you know. And then of course we've got our first base, our second base, and our third base. And this right here, that's where the pitcher stands, right like that, so he can throw the ball to home plate here. All right, now, what I'm going to explain to you today is just how a player, how the hitter is going to get on base. Now, the first way a hitter can get on base is what we would call a walk or a base on balls. Now, that means that the pitcher here, he's throwing bad, and the hitter, just watch. 1, no, 2, 3, 4. He throws 4 balls, okay? That's not a strike. You know, 3 strikes, out. But 4 balls, there you go. You get to go to first base. That is a walk or a base on balls. Now, that might not be exciting because no one's actually hitting the ball. That's more exciting. So now, if the hitter at home plate here. He's standing there and he swings and he hits the ball out here and he gets to first base. That's a single, okay? He gets to first base, he's safe. That's a single for him, all right? Now, if he's very lucky, he goes ahead and he hits the ball, it goes a little farther. And then he can run first base to second base. He gets to second base, all safe, he gets a double. All right, that's a double. He hit a double. All right, and then, not very common, this one's not normal, but sometimes a very fast man like Lee Jong-wook, he can hit the ball and it goes out here. And someone fast like Lee Jong-wook, he can run to first, to second, to third. And third base, safe. That we call a triple, okay? Not many baseball players can hit a triple, but the fast ones, they can do it. Now, again, if you're the strong baseball player, the strong hitter, well then, maybe you can hit a ball so far that it goes out of the stadium. And when that happens, dun, 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 home run, okay? What they say is, he hit a home run, now he's going to touch them all. Touch first, touch second, touch third, home, all is good. Home run, the most exciting thing in baseball. So if we think about it one more time, you get to first base, safe, you got a single. You get to second base, that's a double. You get to third, you got a triple. Or boom, big shot, home run. And then remember, if the pitcher, he's throwing bad, you might get a walk or a base on balls. And it's like a free walk to first base. All right, that's words for getting on base. I hope it helped you. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, I'm going to teach you a common catchphrase. What's a catchphrase? Well, a catchphrase is something that people like to say. It could be a sentence or a word, and they like to use it for fun, okay? Now, the catchphrase today is, see you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. All right, I wrote it here, see you later, alligator. Now, see you later, alligator is a catchphrase, and it's more for fun with children, all right? See you later. This is a way to say goodbye, see you later. But when we're talking to children, we can say, see you later, alligator. Okay, why? Because later and alligator, they sound similar. They rhyme. See you later, alligator. Okay, so when you say that to someone, usually a child, see you later, alligator, they will reply, after a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. So later rhymes with alligator, while rhymes with crocodile. So it's a catchphrase. It's something fun to say with children. And sometimes adults use it too, just for fun. So if someone says to you, see you later, alligator, you should answer, after a while, crocodile. All right? That's the catchphrase. It is common. That's it, and see you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about puns. Okay, now puns are very difficult to understand, very difficult to hear, and very difficult to use. So this video is an advanced video, and I don't expect my students to start making their own puns very soon. So this video is more for fun, and just to understand a little bit of English word play. Now, what is a pun? Well, a pun is kind of a word used in a joke, and the word has two meanings, okay? So to help you, we're just going to jump into an example. And I have a very simple example here. Korea has soul. This is a pun. The word that is a pun is soul, because soul has two meanings, of course. Now, when I say Korea has soul, this is S-O-U-L. That soul means Korea has some spirit or some energy. But of course, it has another meaning, because soul, the spelling is different, but the sound is the same. Seoul is a city in Korea. So when we say Korea has Seoul, it's kind of a joke, because the Seoul has two meanings. Okay. Now, pun jokes are kind of not really ha-ha funny. Usually when someone says a pun joke, everyone is kind of quiet, and maybe we hear crickets. So if I said Korea has soul, maybe everyone's, oh yeah, okay. All right, so let's take a look at a couple other examples of pun jokes to help you understand. I have two more examples here to help you understand the pun jokes, okay, the jokes that use a pun. Again, they're not really ha-ha funny. You just kind of, okay. So the next one here, my bicycle fell. My bicycle fell because it's too tired. My bicycle fell because it's too tired. All right. So the blue word, that's the pun. And again, a pun has two meanings. So why is this funny or not so funny? Too tired. All right. So again, two meanings. The first meaning, my bicycle has two tires. Okay, the front tire and the back tire. So it has only two tires, so it fell. But there's also a second meaning. It's too tired sounds like T-O-O, too, very tired. So my bicycle fell because it's very tired, all right? So too tired sounds like two tires and too tired, very tired, all right? So that's what makes the pun funny. It has two meanings. The next one. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. Okay, this is the pun. This word has two meanings. The first meaning is interest. I'm interested, okay? So he lost interest. He's no longer interested in banking, so he's not a banker anymore. That's one meaning. A second meaning is interest is actually a bank term, a bank vocabulary. When you put money in the bank, okay, every year the bank will give you interest. For example, 6% or 4%, they give you interest every year. So he's not a banker anymore because he lost interest, which would mean he lost money. All right, so this is funny. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest because interest is a pun. It has two meanings. First meaning, he's not interested in the banking business anymore. And the second meaning, he lost some money, okay? All right, let's move on to one last one. All right, the last joke I'm going to show you actually has two puns, and you can decide if it's funny or not. All right, here's the joke. So there's a question and answer. The question, how do celebrities stay cool? How do celebrities stay cool? Of course, celebrities are famous people, stars, talents. How do celebrities stay cool? They have many fans. Okay, that's the joke. And as I said, there's actually two puns. So the question, how do celebrities stay cool? Okay, so cool has two meanings. The first meaning is cool, cold. Okay, not hot, not warm. So how do they stay cold? The second meaning is cool. You know, wearing sunglasses, they're cool, all right? Very good, very cool. So the two meanings of cool. They have many fans. Of course, there's the pun, and the pun has two meanings. The first meaning is fan. When you're hot, you have the machine blowing air. That's the fan. And of course, the other meaning, the second meaning of fan, is when you're very famous and popular, people like you. They're your fans. They're screaming, They want your signature, your autograph. Those are fans. Okay. So how do celebrities stay cool? They have many fans. All right. So this is funny because we can recognize there's two meanings here. So you could read this the first way. How do celebrities stay cool? Not hot. They have many fans. Machines blowing at them to stay cool. Or how do celebrities stay cool? They have many fans. People screaming. All right? Funny? Okay. Yeah, well, these are pun jokes. Some people like them. Very advanced English, okay? Because you have to have a very good vocabulary. You have to know the word and its two meanings to understand the joke. All right? That's it. I hope you enjoyed the puns video, and I hope you can maybe create your own pun one day or understand it when someone tells you a pun joke. That's it, and I'll see you next time.